Hey my little bugs, so I'm here guys to do a read for Cancer. This is going to be for Cancer, all house placement. So if the message is here, resonate baby, then you know what to do. Newbies, cross watchers, you are welcome here. This is read from Cancer's point of view. However, all right, my loves, I want to thank you all for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, guys. If you wish to book with me or shop with me, all that information is definitely listed in the description box below. Let's get into the reading, Cancer. Let's get into the reading, honey. Three of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Okay. Cancer, listen, I see you looking at the truth about something and turning your back on a situation, or there's a situation where you're like, this is the truth. And actually, this is why I'm turning my back. This is why I'm not being bothered with this situation, okay? The exchange is not even nor fair, and it's not something I got to think about. It's not something that I have to debate. It's just not fair. It's not even. All right, and with this here, King of Cups and the Four of Swords, it definitely gives like, somebody that's like trying to hold back their emotions or trying to pretend or act as if they're strong, act like they don't feel some type of way about something. All right. You look at this. Also somebody that could be trying to hide something here. All right. I feel like you see a truth about a situation and you're moving forward. You're like, this is why I'm moving forward. And Cancer has to do something with the exchange. Something about the exchange is not fair. It's not right. It's unequal. It's uneven. Could possibly involve a third party because I do see that possibility here. But let me see. Yeah. This is a communication. Like somebody's trying to change your mind and they can't. Somebody's trying to change your mind, your outlook on the way that something's transpired, on the reason why you're turning your back on some shit, the reason why you're speaking this truth. And Cancer, you just cannot be persuaded to think any other way. Somebody is trying to not get angry. They're trying not to get upset at the fact that they can't change your mind. This is an unchanged mind, regardless of the communication that's coming towards you, all right? What you see is what you see, what you know is what you know. In exchange is unfair, it's uneven. Somebody is definitely trying to get over and sitting in the energy as if they're not, okay? Look at that King of Swords to the Queen of Swords with this Queen of Wands. It's like you might as well go and tell the truth, honey. Somebody needs to go and tell the truth. That's what needs to happen. Somebody can't change your mind. There's nothing that they can do. You look at this. Cancers, why do I get a feeling of you sitting here like, hey, yo, ain't no hard feelings? Tell me more about this. Damn. Okay. So 6 to 3. Cancer, you could be dealing with somebody who likes to make these empty promises, or they like to, talk about the future of things or something like this, when in fact there's no intention here. Somebody talks out their ass. Somebody, when they're in need, when they need you, they say what needs to be said in order for you to be there to comfort a situation or to fix a situation, all right? Somebody looks towards you to breathe life back into them, okay? Whether they recognize it or not. I don't care if this is finances. So this can be financial, emotional, mental, physical. I don't care what it is. When somebody is down, they look to you to breathe life into them, all right? And something about the exchange is not fair. Is not fair to you. It has not been fair to you. All right. I feel like there is a communication here. Like I said, you're speaking the truth about something. There's a disagreement for sure. But Cancer, the Queen of Swords stands in her power. Okay, and I feel like the decision that's made to turn your back or to kind of like give up on one situation and explore another, or reach for new horizons is there. All right. This Queen of Wands is very much so present. So this could be you speaking to this person about the fact that they're being elusive. This person could be trying to gaslight here. This is a conversation where there's a lot of gaslighting, the blame game. So the truth that you present someone with, Cancer, they may try to mirror them back to you. Okay, they might try to say, well, no, you're the one who does that, or you're the one who does this. Someone's trying to convince you that they do give to something equally and fairly, and they fucking don't. And with that Eight of Swords in reverse, like I said, they can't change your mind. You have knowledge and power behind this, okay? You're highly aware of what has actually, like, what's been actually going on. Because of the Three of Cups, to me, that's a celebration. Okay, we know that celebration, that's good times. Also with the Ace of Wands, that makes me feel like you understand that when somebody is on their high horse, that they feel good and they're vibing high, they don't fuck shit with you. Or this is somebody who you're aware of what they've really been doing when maybe they said they've been on hiatus because they weren't well, they weren't in good spirits, they weren't, you know, this is somebody who looks for you to lift them up and give an encouraging word, Cancer. If not, this is somebody who has simply been fucking a third party behind your back. The Star. Cancer, I feel like this is acute awareness of what is actually going on. And this is why your mind cannot be changed, all right? I want to know more about the truth here, though. Tell me more about Cancer's energy with this truth that they're speaking about this situation. Like, somebody only thinks about their fucking self, and, like, that's the truth. Judgment and the Nine of Cups. Somebody may try to act as if they don't give a fuck about the fact that they've made a permanent decision. They made a permanent decision. And see, this person may feel like I didn't decide. I was just going, listen, this person may feel, Cancer, as if they're not the ones who decided this. Like, you're the one who decided this. But the reason that you decided this, Cancer, is because you're not playing with you're not playing with nobody. You're speaking your truth. Like, I know what's going on. I don't give a fuck how much you try to hide it, all right? I can clearly see that the exchange and the, it's not even. Somebody's giving more to a different situation here, Cancer. This person may feel as if you need them just as much as the other person needs them, or they feel like they're top of the food chain. Put it that way here, all right? Somebody feels they're top of the food chain, Cancer. Somebody feels like they're a hot fucking commodity, honey. But they're about to be faced with the harsh truth. Because it looks like somebody's getting served up. They're getting served up by spirit, period. Your spirit team, your angel guides, your ancestors, they don't play them games. And when they serve this person up, I feel like they're getting knocked down a couple of notches. Absolutely. Somebody is about to get knocked off that fucking high horse. And within you speaking this truth about the situation that they can't change your mind and you see things clearly, Cancer, I want to know what this truth is that you're saying, all right? Because there's a truth here that you're speaking, and to me, it just is what it is. Like, this person is trying to argue with you. They're trying to back and forth with you. They're trying to, like, try to make the things that you're saying or you're feeling invalid, but they can't. They can't. The truth is just too strong here when it comes to you, Cancer. Like, the truth is too strong. So I want to look at the exchange between you two. What's taking place, all right? I feel like this is definitely a disagreement. When I see that Five of Swords energy there, that Knight of Swords rushing in, saying things. Somebody talks as if they're at the top of the food chain. The Two of Swords with the Five of Swords gives a Seven of Swords energy for me. So this is somebody who is a liar. They're deceitful. Somebody who can be nasty and fucking cruel. Look here. So there's a debate about the thought process here going on. All right? They're just debating about the thought process. Somebody thinks they have you like mentally stuck, or they have mind control over Debo, and they don't. Okay, and then so this is exchange of two people's thought processes, the way each of you think. This is what's taking place here. All right. So let's see. Give me a card for the Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is your energy. Give me a card for the Queen of Swords. The moon. You're talking about secrets and lies and deception here, okay? Things that are hidden. And with the King of Swords, somebody is speaking on trying to make things right or trying to present themselves as doing the right thing. But no, Cancer, you see something as lies and deceit and deception. And that's just the fucking way you see it. But this person is trying to come towards you and they're coming at you like they are speaking a truth to you. Like they are giving you the knowledge that's required for you to come out of this dark space, and you just know that this is not true. All right, look at this. The High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, the Page of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Somebody is feeding you empty bullshit. This is empty bullshit, Cancer. Somebody is already set in their ways about what they're going to do. They're already decided on a person, a situation. If this is a third party situation, this is somebody who is not necessarily happy with the third party and just deciding I'm not exactly happy with the third party, but at the same time they're still doing something. There's dirt going on behind your back. All right. Nine of Pentacles, and what is this? The Seven of Swords that tried to show itself? It damn sure is. Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, the Three of Cups. Somebody likes to do shit for a good time, not a long time here, Cancer. Somebody, but when they're down and out, this is when they seek you out. So somebody uses the emotions that they have and they feel for you when they need you. And they're trying to use that to manipulate you into believing that they have this deep bond with you, or there's something about you that makes it so like, that you guys are connected or always one or some shit like this. Cancer, with that Nine of Pentacles and that Five of Swords, let me tell you how that's somebody who will argue down tooth and nail about trying to walk away from whatever this is. They will try to debate you, but your mind is made up. Give me another card for Cancer. Somebody don't want this message to come out at all. Page of Pentacles. So you could be asking somebody, why are you giving so little? Why is the exchange not the same? The Page of Pentacles for me is the Page of Promises, okay, Cancer? You may get what they're going to say. You may get what they're going to give you. You may the fuck not. It's like, this is what I got. I mean, if you get more than that, then great, Cancer. But they're like, at the least, I'm going to be able to give you this. And then sometimes you're not even getting that. All right, look at this. Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What did I say? In the Queen of Cups. So there it is, Cancer. And the Sun. You seeing things very clearly. Like somebody gives very little energy, very little effort to whatever this is. And you're like, what do you really have going on that's causing you to move like this, right? So tell me more about that King of Swords. Take this as this resonates. This can be love, life, work, and or family. I don't want you to just take this as, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Somebody pursues new things. So they could be, it's little effort towards you because they're pursuing a different thing, a new thing, or there's something here. And they're being dishonest about it. Ace of Swords, but you can clearly see this, all right? Five of Wands, Ace of Wands. Emperor. Cancer, let me look at this bitch. Look at this bitch. Look at this nasty, stinking ass bitch. Leo, Pisces, Virgo, Aries, Capricorn. Look at this nasty, stinking ass bitch. Could be a Cancer or a Scorpio, but I don't really feel so for the most part. Strong Libra. I don't think so, though. This is somebody who likes to prey on people. P-R-E-Y, prey on people, Cancer. Somebody thought that you were prey. Somebody thought that you were easy fucking prey. All right? That they could do you the way that they do everybody the fuck else. All right? I need you to understand that this is somebody who's sitting in an energy where they like to deal with people who they feel they have one up on, even when in actuality they don't. Somebody uses their money, their status, their community status, their something as leverage over the people in which whom they deal with. All right? Their looks. And they're manipulative, okay? They use these things to try to tie people to them or whatever this is here. All right? This is a bitch. Male or female, this is a bitch. And they try to hide all of this. So you see how the King of Cups comes out, Pisces energy. I feel like the King of Cups is a very controlled energy. This is somebody who has emotional intelligence, Cancer. This is a manipulator to the 10th power. All right, when they choose to be. When they choose to be. This is a manipulator to the 10th power, Cancer. This is somebody who will play in your motherfucking face so deep. This is somebody who will come across, Cancer, and the way that they show up, yo, is somebody who shows up and they're manipulating the situation. They know what emotions to show and what emotions to restrict and hold back, okay? They feel like emotions render power. And they want to render you powerless over them. Okay? So the only thing that they're showing you are the things that appear to be gratitude, kindness, equality, and love. But that's not the case at all, and you know it, okay? I feel like this is, you're strictly decided on this. You turned your back. Somebody thinks that the communications that they're giving you about the bond and the connection that you have will keep you from walking away from them, because you know why? This bitch knows they'll need you again. They'll need you like they needed you the last time. They'll need you again. You walking away, Cancer, is a fucking burden for this person. You bring some level of stability to this person's life. You absolutely do. Do you see this here? Nine of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the 5 of Pentacles, and the Tower. This is somebody who their ego won't let them show you that they need you, that they require your presence in order to feel present. In order to feel seen, heard, and understood, they require your presence. In order to feel emotionally, mentally, physically, and intellectually healthy, they need you. But they use you at the same time. Not only do they use you, they cross you. For a lot of you, they have already crossed you. They crossed you when you show them some level of kindness here, Cancer. Somebody's crossed you and you show kindness. These Queen of Cups to the Sun and the 8 of Cups just talks about you showing love and kindness to someone, and then seeing that they don't give a fuck about anything you invested. They'll leave it all behind. They'll give you very little. They give you much less than what you deserve, and you see that, and you turned your back on the situation. You're walking away. I don't give a fuck what the situation is, Cancer. If it's a job where you're underappreciated, where they don't show you the gratitude and the respect for what you do, then you got to turn your back, right? That's how you feel. If it's a love relationship and a motherfucker, you there for a motherfucker and you hold them down, and they turn their back on you, Cancer, or they give you their ass to kiss once you help render good results, okay, then yes, this is the same thing. If it's a family member who you help when they down and out, and you help when they need you, but Cancer, when they don't need you, you don't hear from this motherfucker. It's the same thing. What Doll said? What did Doll say? What did young Doll say? He said the same niggas that you break your neck for be the same niggas that cross you out and wet you up. And this is what you recognize about this person. There's a point in time, Cancer, when you've done something or you've given more to this situation than they've given. And all you see is a motherfucker who's willing to cross you out and wet you up. Cancer, while you do anything to save their life, they leave you for dead. And you recognize that shit. You recognize that shit. You recognize it. And you cannot unsee it. And you're speaking your truth and you want answers. And Cancer, if you're a Cancer like me, when you get angry, I need a motherfucking answer right now. I don't give a fuck if you can give me one or not. You better make one up, bitch, because I need answers. I'm one of those. Okay, when I get angry to the 10th power, the 100th degree. Okay? Listen. If you're not like me, then congratulations. But I ain't there yet. I ain't there yet. I ain't there yet. While I do things from the kindness of my heart, to be a good human and a good person and to serve my soul's purpose while I'm here on this earth, I'm going to watch out. I'm going to see about you. I'm going to do the things that, I know I should do as a decent human being when the time comes. But bitch, if you think in return, you're going to give me your ass to kiss, if you believe in return for my selfless acts, you're going to occupy space, time, energy from me and give nothing with no remorse, you crazy as a motherfucker. Because you the craziest motherfucker I ever knew, actually. Cancer, because not me, not never. This is a conscious decision that this person has made here. And this is why you're questioning, why did you make this? Why would you do something like this? Somebody is trying to say, oh, they're trying to say, oh, they have remorse, they love you, they understand, or they appreciate you and they understand. This is somebody who's missing out on a blessing. They're going to regret it. Why? Because this is somebody who may start spying, watching, staring, and seeing things happening here. Nine of Swords, they can't, whatever they see, they can't handle it. They can't handle it. They can't handle it. It's going to be changing their mind completely, Cancer. But the way the Queen of Swords, the way you come in with this energy, you're not playing. Tell me more about that Queen of Swords. Ten of Swords. Ooh, nope. You want to know why the fuck would you betray me like that? Why the fuck would you play with me like that? The Star. The Tower. And Cancer, the crazy part about it is, whoever this is, they done betrayed you for no reason at all. No reason at all. No reason at all. Let me tell you something. In turning your back, Cancer, I really feel like there could be a 3-month period where this person goes from feeling like they that motherfucker. Because this is a dirty bitch. Things are going to change drastically. And it's fucking karma. It's fucking karma. You may see this play out. You're moving on to winning, Cancer. This is karma. This is karma. Like you're moving on and you're winning. You are moving on and you're doing good, honey. You're winning. And this is somebody who's getting served up a hefty dose of fucking karma. And I feel like it could just run for a consecutive 3 months, 3 weeks. But I really feel like it's a stretch of like 3 months, or all this winter shit's gonna go to shit. Everything's to shit. Every fucking thing. Full. Ground zero. Ground zero. Cancer, if you were questioning closing out a cycle, the moment you do, the moment you close out this cycle and you begin to invest in your future, and you're going to see a drastic change in your life. All right, boos? This is where I'm leaving this off at. I hope this message resonates. I hope it's helpful. Don't let no motherfucker play with you, Cancer. Don't let any motherfucker play with you. Nobody at all. This person doesn't deserve to be able to sit up in your presence and your energy and your space and play with you like this. This is somebody you showed kindness to. This is somebody who you gave to. This is somebody who you nurtured in a time of need, and you always do. And this is how this bitch chooses to repay you. If you're going to stand for this, you might as well fall for any fucking thing. Because that's what you're going to do. And I'm just saying, I never suggest that you play no fool. Cancer, don't beat yourself up about it, because you know what I heard? As soon as I said what I said, I heard everybody plays the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometimes. Yeah, whatever that song is. No exceptions to the rule. Listen, baby. Sometimes everybody plays the fool. You play the fool, but you ain't a fool no motherfucking more. That's for sure. Cancer, I was going to close this out, but I kind of want to look at what's the lesson that's learned here. Because you know what? You learned enough to turn that motherfucking back. You learned enough to baby, let me tell you something. Whoever this is, you really feel like, I feel very strongly, it's that the same niggas that you break your neck for be the same ones that'll cross you out and wet you up. This same person that you was there for is the same motherfucker that's giving you their ass to kiss. That's diabolical as fuck, Cancer. I don't like it one bit. Diabolical as fuck. Never knowing that karma is going to come for your ass. Never knowing that, right? So let me look, because I want to take a look at, because yeah, I don't like this shit. I need to know what the fuck going on. I was going to close it out, but I can't. Let me look and see. Because who you playing with? Who are you playing with? You like, oh. So, and Cancer, this is you speaking this truth about this thing that has happened in the past. Whatever this is, I feel like it's already transpired. And you like, oh, so let me get this straight. I had your back. Because the Cancer, that Queen of Cups, that's a mother. That's a mother energy. That's a nurturer. That's somebody who's giving and caring and you know, willing to dote over and take care of, nurture, nurse back to health. You know what I mean? Back to a good state. And the second you do it, the bitch is off to the races. Like, come on, motherfucker. Six of Swords is in the reverse. Let me tell you what's happening to them. Ten of Swords. I mean, Ten of Wands. Maybe Ten of Swords is going to come out because I said Ten of Swords. The Hermit and Death. This bitch ain't even going to be able to handle. They're not going to even be able to handle this. I feel like this is somebody who's trying to act like they're not emotional or they don't care. Cancer, did you like, why the fuck shouldn't I? Why the fuck shouldn't I? What reason is it that I should keep moving forward in this situation with you? I've had enough. Ten of Wands energy. I've had a fuck enough. And you know what? As a matter of fact, I think I had enough and I can't take no more. Actually. Tell me more about the Ten of Wands, the Page of Swords. Six of Pentacles. There's an unequal give and take. It's a taker and it's a giver, Cancer, and you ain't the taker. Okay? Tell me more about this Queen of Swords. The Tower. Cancer, I wouldn't be surprised if you unleash on this person's ass. Whatever you're doing and whatever truth you're speaking or whatever way you're handling this situation is breaking this bitch down to their knees. It's unexpected Tower moment in their life. They didn't anticipate that this is how you played the game a different way. You was playing chess, they was playing checkers, and they were unprepared. Look at that. Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Two of Pentacles. And the Star. Cancer, you're not even questioning the betrayal. When this person tries to communicate with you, like, motherfucker, I don't want to hear nothing about what you did. I know what you did. I want to know why you did it. So Cancer, this may be you saying like, I'm not asking you if you're cheating. I'm not asking you if you're shorting me on my money. I'm not asking you none of that. I'm asking you, I know what you did to me. I want to know why the fuck you did it. I want to know why you did it. And making somebody acutely aware that this is the reason. The fact that you have this knowledge is the reason why something's done and something's over with here. Because this Ten of Swords, the same niggas that you break your neck for be the same ones that's going to cross you out and wet you up. There it is. And you ain't going for it. Seven of Wands. Get the fuck on out of here with that. The Hierophant, the Emperor, and the Five of Swords. And here's that argument I was talking about. This is somebody who wants to argue with you. They're going to debate you, saying like, okay, but I love you. I wanted a future with you, or I think you're a great employee, whatever the case is, all right? Whatever this is, somebody's saying, but you've always done right by me, and I do right by you like you do right by me. This is somebody who may even try to flip the script and try to make you feel ungrateful, but I suggest they don't do that. All right? What's the final outcome for Cancer in this situation? Because this bitch is crazy, baby. I can't see what they did it for being worth it. Whatever this is, whatever the reason is, it's a momentary satisfaction, or it's just a bad habit or addiction, something they can't let go of. This is an ego booster. This is somebody who has like this sick little game of wanting to be in control, or wanting to have several people, or feeling like, all that shit, everything comes to an end. All good things come to an end, bitch. Know that. If you cross-watching and you cross-watching this for Cancer, which I believe we do have some cross-watchers out there that could be in the mindset that they're doing the right thing. No, what you're doing is wrong. And maybe your mind can't be changed about it, and maybe it can. But even when you go in to apologize, it's going to be for a selfish fucking reason. Be kind and leave Cancer alone, for they show their goddamn ass on you. That's the only advice I'm going to give you. Be kind and leave Cancer alone. Don't underestimate Cancer's ability to be a whole piece of bitch. Cancer's not. Find something safe to do. Find something safe to do, baby. Because the level of betrayal that's felt here, because of someone coming in and feeling as if it's okay to use a motherfucker to get back off their feet. Cancer, somebody felt like it was okay to use you as a stepping stone. I don't give a fuck if all they did was borrow a cup of sugar. Won't you be my neighbor? I don't give a damn if all they did was borrow a cup of sugar, Cancer. It's the principle at this point. When you let that person borrow said cup of sugar, they didn't know that that was all the sugar you had left. And they said they would bring it back tomorrow. And you said, okay, well, great. I really appreciate that. And Cancer, you were counting on this person bringing back your cup of sugar, and they didn't. Then when you went on to their house and knocked on their door to ask to borrow a cup of sugar, it wasn't that they didn't have no sugar, baby. They wasn't willing to give you none. The same thing you did for them, they weren't willing to do for you. And you standing there saying, but this was my last cup of sugar. I really don't have no sugar. Like, can you just give me back the cup that I let you borrow, and we can call it even, and I'll run to the store and I won't even ask you for no more sugar. I never ask you again. And this motherfucker Kate still won't give you the cup of sugar. They got a 5-pound bag of sugar sitting right there, and they won't even give you none. Cancer. Like, this is the type of time this person is on. Because when opportunity presents itself for them to be kind and return the good gesture and the decent deed, they don't do it. Because see, this motherfucker think that it's an eye for eye situation, not understanding that returning the good deed didn't necessarily have to be them give you a cup of sugar. They could have gave you the money to go buy you a bag of sugar because they have it to give and they won't. It's the principle. What's the final outcome for Cancers? Something tried to flip out, went back in. Cancer, what's the final outcome for Cancers in this situation? Page of Pentacles. Is this one card? Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. 10 of Cups. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles. The Empress. Oh, the upgrades you're about to receive for this. You gave a little, but you're going to get so much back, Cancer. You may be hurt, but whatever you get in return makes you so happy, so solid, so stable. And somebody has to watch that shit happen, and they're going to watch and regret. They're going to regret the fucking day that you turned your back, all right? They have to watch you be emotionally fulfilled some sort of way. Not being able to handle it. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles. Cancer, when I feel like this person sees the fact that you're recovering or you've glowed up or something like this, this is why this is showing up. Could happen around March. This person's birthday could be in March, all right? Could happen in the next 3 weeks, 3 months, or 4 months, all right? Tell me, could be about Capricorn season. Damn, the devil tried to flip out. And the Seven of Cups. Could be in Capricorn season. What is this? October, November, December, January. Yeah, so. Because I feel like it's after the first of the year. Doesn't have to be. But I feel like it is. Could be around January 7th or so. Where somebody comes in. Or their birthday could be January 7th. I don't know. But this is when somebody is trying to come in and make a communication to you. Why? Because they're thinking that you have so much to give. They need something. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles. What they need from you, like I said, once again, it's emotional. Now, they don't need financial. They need emotional. For a lot of you, this is not a financial need. This is an emotional need. For some of you, it is financial, and they feel like they're asking you for very little because you have a lot to give. So it should be no big deal for you to give to them and add to their pot, okay? But for a lot of you, I feel like this is spiritual and emotional what they're coming for, okay? They see the stability, the wholeness here. You're upgrading, leveling up in some sort of way, Cancer. Judgment, yep. Like, this is deserved. Like, it's decided that you're going to get this thing, period. You're going to have it. You know why they may try to come back, Cancer, or why they may try to double back to you, because where they are, that person may be okay, but this person can never know the level of stability that it is that you have. Or they can't provide what it is that you can provide emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically. I don't care, romantically, whatever this is, right? So somebody's now wondering if they made the right choice. They were okay with their decision until they see something. There's some sort of way that you leveled up, Cancer. And this is why this exchange may even take place. For some of you, this is a necessary exchange that's taking place right now. For some of you, this is an exchange that you're going to have with someone when they try to come back towards you again. All right? Because they need their cup filled back up. Their cup's empty and they're headed back your way. All right? And all they're going to do is the same thing. You see this? This is somebody who's looking for some sort of emotional fulfillment. They need something. So this is why they're coming in like that. The High Priestess. And they think they're so fucking slick that you don't know what's going on. Could be December, Cancer, but whoever this is, it's been quite some time for some of you. But they picked something else. If you pick something else, bitch, keep your ass over there. Keep your ass over there, please. Yeah, so this is definitely what that gives. And it gives it real bad. Something that they chose was a burden. But you know what, Cancer? I feel like anybody who has the audacity to treat you like this, and now they're faced with a burden, and they see you as a way to get out of this burden or some sort of peace. You bring some sort of peace to a chaotic situation in their life. And so that's why they reach out to you, or this is why they try to move towards you, Cancer. I hope the burden's so heavy it break their motherfucking knees. Okay? Because most of y'all ain't going to say it, so I'm going to say it for you. I hope the burden's so fucking heavy it breaks their knees. Especially if you even thinking about moving back towards me, because I'm a Cancer myself. PSA, motherfuckers. If you have any intention on coming towards me, needing me in any kind of way, and you crossed me out, motherfucker, I hope the burden's so heavy it break your knees in your attempt to bring it back my way. Because I don't want nothing to do with it. But I can only speak for me in my house. Cancer, as for you and yours, you do what you please, baby. Okay? All they want to do is get that motherfucking cup filled, so they can run off on your ass again when they feel full. Queen of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. King of Swords. Seven of Pentacles and that Ace of Wands here. Six of Pentacles. Somebody's coming in. They want to have a conversation about starting anew, doing something over again. Somebody wants to talk about, you know, some sort of exchange or some sort of way that you help them or you can help them or how you make them whole. But Cancer, I'm telling you what, fuck them. They crossed you out once and they'll cross you out again. Bye, boo.